So, hello everybody, how's it going? Ooh. So, today I'm gonna actually talk about something that's been quite interesting, quite unique. I've been getting a question of how do I find the time to ride, since I have a full-time job and all. Well, here's the thing about finding a time to ride. When you love something, you enjoy doing something, such as the motorcycle, you find the time, you make the time. And honestly, yes, you do have to kind of balance out other things, but you make the time. So typically I don't even start riding till much later on in the afternoon, but unless it's my day off or anything like that, I more often than not will not be riding till like 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And to be honest with you guys, it's I do wish I would be able to ride a little bit sooner, but on average I would say I'll get out around 5, and today I left around 5, and currently it's like 8:21, so 3.5 hours. I'm more than content with riding for 3.5 hours. However, this is not something that happens every day. More often than not, I'm going to get 15-20 minutes, sometimes if I'm lucky half an hour to an hour, and I'm more than satisfied with that too. If I can get a longer ride in, I'll get a longer ride in, and if I can't, it's not the end of the world. There's always another day. There's always tomorrow. So somebody was saying to me, well, yeah, but I'm working. I have a full-time job. I'm working all the time. I have this and that to deal with, and blah blah blah. Well, it's true. You do have a lot of responsibilities that you have to take care of first, and so be it. Take care of your responsibilities, and you'll make the time. If you have the motorcycle and you enjoy riding it, you will end up making the time. And it's one of those things you're going to be compromising. Mrs. K, for example, she's currently at home, and I am out riding, right? Well, I left. She was out riding actually when I left. So, yeah, I haven't seen Mrs. K since like early this morning. Literally like 5:30 this morning was the last time I saw her, and it's currently 8:30 at night. But it's a compromise, She'll go out riding, and I come home and she's not home. That's fine. She'll go out with the girls. You do have to still live your own life. Just because you're married doesn't mean that you have to spend every minute together. It's actually not even suggested, to be honest. You guys can drive each other nuts. So, like I've said before, you have to enjoy, having some time apart also works. And this is somewhere where I tell people where you can find a lot of time. If you're married, and you both ride, then you guys can ride together. That's all fine and dandy. Or you guys can ride apart, and that's all fine and dandy. If you're not married, or you just have a girlfriend or whatever, at the end of the day, it just comes down to you finding the time for yourself. You know your schedule, and there is no such thing as too busy to do something. There's always time in a person's day for something they love to do. And here's the thing, I replaced riding my bike. I replaced something I really enjoy doing with riding my bike, because I actually enjoy this more than that thing. So even my games, I no longer sit back at my PlayStation and play games. I would much rather get on the bike and just go for a ride. And frankly, that's kind of what you're going to be doing. So take your least favorite thing that your least favorite hobby or least favorite thing that you are doing, and replace it with a motorcycle. And that way you're not, you're kind of getting rid of an old habit or something that you're doing, an old hobby or an old habit that you're kind of sick and tired of, and replacing it with something new, something more exciting that you really do enjoy. And honestly, me, for example, that's what I did. I replaced some of the stuff that I used to do that, you know, it was fun, but it doesn't mean that I enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed the motorcycle. So I kind of said, I'll put those to the side. I'll, you know, leave those for a rainy day. And when you have a motorcycle, that actually does apply, because a rainy day typically means you're not going to be riding. So that's how I find the time to go out and ride, guys. I just simply replaced something. I took away something that I was doing before, and I replaced it with my bike. And that's the whole trick to it. I know for some people it's a little bit tougher because you believe that you enjoy all your hobbies, otherwise you wouldn't be doing them. But if you really analyze all of the hobbies that you do you really enjoy every one of those? So, you know, we all have hobbies that we don't necessarily enjoy, you know, completely, but we still enjoy it at times. So for me, that's what I'm doing. I'm not replacing those hobbies permanently. You know, on a rainy day or on a day where it's not, you know, such a wonderful day, or it's too cold, or it's I just don't feel all that great, or whatever it may be, I'll probably go back to those hobbies if I'm not riding. But if I have the choice between the two, if it's a nice sunny day, I'm gonna choose riding. So anyway, I hope it helps you guys. I hope that's it helps for, and you guys know who you are, those of you who asked the question. So thanks for asking the question. It was a good question, and I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I am Mr. K. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And just so you guys are aware, there is just a few more days left on the t-shirts, so on the tees as they call them, on Teespring, link in the description below. So buy yours today, because pretty soon that design will no longer be available. With that said, I'm going to say thank you once again for watching. Goodbye and see ya. Bye bye.